Few rivalries in music history have ever been as public or as deeply personal as the one between John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Together, they were the creative heart of the Beatles, crafting songs that changed the world. But when the band broke up in 1970, their bond seemed shattered forever. Fans who once admired their friendship now watched as the two turned their hurt into public feuds. The fallout. After the breakup, when the Beatles split, Lennon and McCartney didn't quietly go their separate ways. Instead, they threw punches through music and the media. McCartney's Ram contained subtle digs at Lennon, while John's brutal track How Do You Sleep openly attacked Paul's talent and character. The bitterness was raw and public, leaving fans heartbroken to see their heroes at war. Lennon's true feelings. But beneath the headlines, Lennon's feelings toward McCartney were far more complex. Despite his anger, he often admitted Paul was a musical genius. "He's like my brother," John once confessed. The rivalry wasn't about hatred. It was about two men who had loved, trusted, and challenged each other deeply. Their feud was less about enemies and more about wounded brothers. Softening with time. By the late 1970s, Lennon's life slowed down. He focused on Yoko Ono and raising his young son Sean. During these quieter years, his perspective on Paul softened. Lennon began telling interviewers that the press had exaggerated their feud.
He openly acknowledged that McCartney was the best
collaborator he ever had. "I have no hard feelings toward Paul. He's a good man," John said. Private reconnection. What fans didn't know was that the two had already started reconnecting. Friends recalled Lennon calling McCartney late at night just to reminisce. The wounds were healing, little by little. For the first time in years, their relationship seemed to be heading toward peace, the tragic ending. But on December 8, 1980, tragedy struck. John Lennon was shot outside his New York apartment, ending his life at just 40 years old. For McCartney, the loss was crushing. The chance for a full reconciliation was gone forever. In later years, Paul would often reflect on John, describing their relationship as like brothers, sometimes fighting, sometimes laughing, but always bonded by something unbreakable. Lennon's final truth before his death: Lennon didn't just break his silence, he revealed his heart. His words showed that despite the anger, the rivalry, and the years apart, he still carried love and respect for Paul McCartney. Theirs was a partnership that shaped music history, and in the end, Lennon's truth was simple: Paul was more than a rival, he was family.